Hi, today I'm going to show you how to convert a Notion form into PDF files on automation. For this demonstration, we have got an LLC operating agreement form created over here, where some of the fields have been added inside this particular form. Once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses view in the database over here. I've already added two entries out of the particular form onto this database, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files completely on automation. For this demonstration, we are going to use a tool known as PDFOutput. PDFOutput will help me produce PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database will contain all the information that we're looking to convert to PDFs, and a Google document is where we'll be editing the entire template to convert to PDF file. We can create any documents such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that we're planning to generate on a day-to-day basis in a business on automation. Click on create PDF and simply sign in, and then we will see how the automation will work out to generate the PDFs. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here, and then we will see how everything else will work out as per that. The very first thing which we need to do is we need to connect a database which we already have on our account. So I'm going to use this database which we already have. After that, we are going to connect a document to the corresponding database. And finally, we need to map every field of the database that will be available below onto the document one by one to convert to PDF. So let's start with adding the database. So click on add Notion database, and we can simply copy the database title which we have over here. So I will just copy the title from this particular workspace, and then I will put it inside the selection screen which we will be able to see. So you can click on select pages, and then you can put the database title inside the search pages field, and you should be able to see the database appear over here one below the other. Let me click on the particular database which I need, and the database is now added for my use case. And if you're looking to connect your database, always put the database inside the search pages and then add it. Do not add the database by selecting the top level pages from the list over here, because if you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Alongside that, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say my LLC operating agreement form is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, I also need to add database A and database B over here inside the search pages, so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roll-up values appear correctly in the document. Otherwise, the relation and roll-up values will not be visible on the PDF file which will be generated. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access, and now we should get access to the database and its corresponding properties. So let us wait as it is going to load the database over here, and you should be able to see the database appear over here. If you click on the drop down, you should be able to see the database appear over here. If it is not visible, simply click on reload database once and it should definitely appear. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so reloading the database once or twice will definitely help you create the database right over here in the selection screen. So you can see the LLC operating agreement form showing up over here. If you scroll down, you should be able to see all the properties of the agreement form visible over here one below the other, which we can use to connect to create the PDF. Now let's add a new document. So click on add Google document. If you already have a LLC operating agreement template available on your drive, go with an existing document and choose the template that is already available on your drive. Okay. I don't have any existing document available which I can use, so I will instead add a new demo document which will create me all the placeholders that I need from the database onto the document. So it will instantly create me this new document with every placeholder of the database already added up over here beforehand. So you can see capital contributions, LLC name, management type, members, everything is already coming from the database that we have over here. So when the PDF will be created, all these placeholders inside double curly brackets will be mapped to the corresponding values from the database and they will be generated. The capital contribution will be mapped to the capital contribution column over here. Similarly, LLC name will be mapped to the LLC name column over here, and so on for all the other fields. If you want to manually add any property onto the document, so let's say I want to add LLC name onto the document, I can click on copy. We can go to the document wherever we need to add it, and you can simply use Ctrl V or Command V on my keyboard. It will automatically paste the property right inside the document. Let's say we want to add management type. Let's click on copy, go to the document wherever you want to add it. You can simply paste the property right inside the document. This creates the live mapping wherever you need it, and it will be converted to the placeholder values that we will have from the database. Next is we want to define how the PDF file will be named. So I want to define the PDF file as per the LLC name that we have over here. So I will simply select LLC name from the drop down, and all the PDF will be named as per the particular column. Now, before you download the PDF, make sure you are setting your records to ready to generate under the generate PDF column, which you have on the database. So if you are putting your records as ready to generate, then it will be converted to PDF file and it will be stored in the PDF file column right over here. So make sure to mark your records as ready to generate, whichever you're looking to convert to PDF. Let's click on download PDF, and now you should be able to download the PDF onto the downloads folder, as well as it will save the PDF right inside the database over here in the PDF file section. So you will be able to see the PDF pop up over here. Click on this and you should be able to see all the properties of the database already visible over here with all the mappings already done. Okay. So this creates the PDF with every mapping already created over here. And let's open up the second document. We should be able to see the same pattern repeat over here. And all the properties are also mapped right inside the document as we expected. So we created two documents where we mapped all the values from the database and we generated the PDF file out of that. If you want to automate this process and you do not want to use PDF output again and again to set up the same things and generate the PDF, simply click on Setup Notion Automation, and this will create the automation to generate the PDF forever right inside your Notion database. Which means whenever user will click on submit and a new entry will appear over here, you simply mark the record as ready to generate and the PDF will be directly created inside the database for your use case. This makes it super easy and convenient for the user to create a PDF on automation, as it instantly creates the PDF right inside the database using the same mapping what you did with the placeholders and everything else that we did in the document earlier. This makes it really convenient and easy to use this tool, as you do not need to use PDF output again and again to set up everything from scratch, as all the automations will happen directly inside the database and the PDF will be created right over here. So that was it for the entire demonstration part. If you have any questions for me, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be happily able to address any issues that you might have. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you will be able to find this contact button, and you will be able to send me an email right away with your issues on the same. I'll be able to address the same as well. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automation that is available for your end. So I hope you start using PDF output to generate the PDFs and automation right inside a Notion database using the exact same document that we used earlier. And you can see it has started processing this record, and it converted the same record to the PDF file and even stored the same right inside the database. This is how the automation works, and it generates the PDF right inside the database for your use case. And it is really easy and convenient to use as well. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great